Hi friends. As many of you know, in 2008 I studied abroad in El Salvador, and because of the deep personal friendships I made there, as well as some really frustrating moments, I had a life-changing experience and decided to dedicate my work to changing social structures. And basically what happened to me was good personal friends of mine would share their stories, like their brother had worked to bring in a police station to their community so that they would have more security. And because of that, the gangs had threatened his life, and he and his family had to flee to the United States, where he was picked up by immigration. And as his asylum case drug on and on and on, he was stuck in detention. So hearing her story, I sat there feeling really frustrated that in that moment I couldn't do anything to change the climate of violence in El Salvador or to get him out of detention. And sharing in her helplessness, I realized that if we were going to help her brother, we would have to change systems. So right now I feel incredibly fortunate to work for an organization in El Salvador called Cristosal that's had success assisting and advocating for families who have been pushed out of their homes by violence. And as a human rights organization, what we do is we work to give families the tools and opportunities that they need in order to claim their rights and in order to create a more just and compassionate society. One way we found that works is through strategic litigation. So what we'll do is we'll receive a case. We received the case of a family of 21 people, most of them children. And what happened was the gangs wanted that house. And they said, if you don't leave that house, we'll begin assassinating each one of your family members, starting with the baby and working our way up. So they went around asking for help from different government agencies. And one of the agencies they went to was Child Services. And Child Services said, that's not our job to protect the children in this case. Finally, they were referred to us by the Human Rights Office, and we were able to do 4 things. One was partner with other organizations to find them a safe place to stay in this moment of crisis. 2, we were able to denounce the threats that they were receiving to the police, which is really hard to do in a country where people fear retaliation by the gangs. 3rd, we won a law case that said that yes, it was the responsibility of child protections to protect this family, and that they had to develop their capacity in order to do so. And finally, working with other organizations, we were able to find them a safe place to live in a country in Central America outside of El Salvador. So while we've had a lot of success with cases like these, the need in El Salvador is huge. There's 300,000 internally displaced people by violence. It's one of the most violent regions in the world behind Syria and Afghanistan, and it's one of the most violent regions for women. So today I'm reaching out to my community and asking if you'll support the work that we do assisting families. If we can raise $3,000, that covers the legal fees for our law department for a month. That means our lawyers can help families find safety, can help them pursue justice, and can help them demand that the Salvadoran government and the international community do a better job preventing violence, assisting, and protecting victims. So you can donate here at generosity.com, or you can go to cristosal.org, learn more about the work that we do, and generate there as well. Finally, for my St. Louis community, the director of our program, Bullock, will be in St. Louis on August 9th. And at 6 p.m. he's going to the HandleBar to participate in Theology on Tap and share a little bit about the work that we do. So go by, give him a warm welcome, have a beer, and we'll be receiving donations there as well. Thanks for hearing me out. Peace.